The governor has some truly incredible people serving on his cabinet, each one an expert in their field, put in a position to help make Oklahoma a top 10 state. But all of these public servants are real people with real families that they're looking forward to spending Christmas with.
I come from a pretty large family, so one of the things that we used to do every Christmas is we actually rented out a gymnasium, and that's where we had our Christmas event. And oftentimes we'd have 100 people or more show up for that.
No matter who sets up the tree, we have to wait for everyone to be there. And then my kids each take turns putting the angel on top of the tree each year.
The special ones are when your kids, watching the surprise when I always made them wait until the last minute. No Christmas opening presents beforehand. It was all Christmas morning.
Building gingerbread houses with my dad's mom, with my grandmother. I called her Janelle, she was my best friend. And actually the gingerbread houses were terrible, but I loved all the candy.
My husband asking me to marry him on Christmas Eve. We were at the Chickasha Festival of Lights, and he surprised me, and all of our family was there.
Christmas of 1964, my father retired, sold his ranching business. We moved into town. For the first time, had access to paved streets, and that was the first year I received a bicycle for Christmas.
I had 2 older brothers, so a lot of things were handed down to me, but one Christmas I got my own bicycle.
Favorite Christmas gift ever was a Yamaha electric keyboard I got when I was a young boy. I love that thing, but I rarely ever played it and I have 0 musical talent.
For both of my kids, their first Christmas, we did special ornaments out of their hands and their feet, and being able to give those to grandparents and other family members was really special.
It goes back to my grandmother. For her, she had never been to New York City, loved the arts, musicals, so I was able to take her to New York City. We went and saw some shows and some plays on Broadway.
My wife, for many years, had looked at a piece of jewelry we found in a unique shop in Santa Fe, New Mexico, and after several years of longing for that, I finally sprang for it.
It would have to be something that I would have given to my wife. Would have to be Silent Night. Something we do at church, the Christmas Eve service and doing a candlelight.
Silent Night, that would be our favorite. And the reason for that is for the last 40 years, our family has enjoyed attending Christmas Eve services, and that's the final hymn.
It's the most wonderful time of the year, and why is just because I think the holidays are exactly that.
For the first half of my life, I just always wanted to be the Grinch because I thought it'd be so funny. So the Grinch is the one that stands out to me, and I absolutely want nothing to do with the Grinch today.
George Bailey from It's a Wonderful Life. It's a great movie if you haven't seen it.
Clark Griswold, hands down, one of the best holiday movies ever. He plays a perfectly sufferable character.
Oh, Rudolph. Absolutely, and again, it's that childhood memory. The Rudolph series has been around for so long, and I can remember that, watching that, and not only watching it, but we didn't have the TV capabilities that we've got today when I was a kid, so you only got one shot at it.
A big thanks to the cabinet secretaries for having some fun with me for this Christmas story. I hope everyone has a very Merry Christmas. Top 10 News is off the next few weeks, but as always, to find more Top 10 News like this story, subscribe to the Governor's YouTube page and check out the Top 10 News playlist.